sneeze, sneeze, sneeze.
Wow, Bowser. I need to look for my headphones. Give me a second. Alright, I found my headphones. Hey, can you hear me alright? You hear me? Go. How's the audio? We should win and watch a run, right? Let's do that. How are you doing, B-Dog? I do sound a lot better. Audio's good. Cool. Sorry it was a little late. We were at Fernando's and then we went to the supermarket. You know how it is. UK life, huh? I saw a really cool shirt and sweater in Tesco's. They had a Tesco's Basic t-shirt that said it had like the branding for Tesco's Basic on it. It looked really cool. I wanted it. Maybe I should have bought it. It was only like a tenner. They also had socks. I thought it would be a really good Brit cosplay. What are we doing here? I don't remember the Watcher. You're doing alright. How's your wrist? My wrist's bad. It's better than it was yesterday, so I'm on the hope that it's gonna get better every day still. Like, the first day was terrible, second day was still pretty bad. Today... bad, but better. I couldn't chop anything yesterday, but I could today. So, I think that's an improvement. I want to go back to playing Osu, but I don't want to play it while my wrist's being fucky. Sorry, I'm just sorting my desk out for a second. There's no space here. I can't wait to get back to like a big fucking desk, dude. There's no space for anything on this thing. Oh well, I've had to do with worse over this trip. Whatever, this'll do. You can hear me, that's fine, that's what matters. Good to hear you're doing alright. You've been playing Baldur's Gate, I guess. Big gamer desk. I just have like a table. I have like an IKEA table. It's like 1.5 or like 2 meters wide. It's pretty nice. I forget how nice it is having to squat on these little tiny tables in the Airbnbs with everything stacked up. Could be worse. At least we managed to find a table in all of them. I don't know how the Watcher works. I think you're meant to go for a really specific deck so you can go infinite, but I don't know how it works. So, give me a random rare relic. Strength. Okay. Let's hit some campfires then. There's a quad campfire up this way. Play some Deep Rock. I was thinking about Deep Rock earlier today, I think. I kind of like to play it again. It's been a while. But there's no way it runs on the Steam Deck, right? Alright, I think Flurry of Blows is quite good, apparently. Oh, was I meant to play that first? Oh, I was probably meant to play that first. It probably does. Oh, maybe then. We'll see. I'm only here for like another 3 weeks or so, so I don't know if I can be bothered. Maybe. There's all sorts of games I've not thought about that I do want to play, like Deep Rock. None of these. Whether the controls are good is another matter. I mean, I'm playing with a keyboard and mouse. I'm not using the Steam Deck controls, don't worry. Oh, yeah, you should always play that first. Hey, Turbo Boner, it's nice to see you. I missed you. Would you guess a Geo? I'd love to play a GeoGuessr. You know, Peebles is only like a 2-hour train from Edinburgh. It looks really pretty, Peebles. Do you remember Peebles, you two? I don't remember if that was pre-Bowser or not. Turbo Boner should remember Peebles. You know what Peebles is? Pre-Bowser technology. Apparently. You have no idea what is Peebles? Are you both, like, too new? No, Turbo, you were surely around. You remember when we used to do, like, the Boys Brigade streams? And we'd, like, play things like, hey Chris. You know when we used to play stuff like GeoGuessr with, like, Cake? Peebles, we randomly found Peebles, and it was very funny, and it's a very pretty town in the north of the UK. Chris wants to go to Peebles.
There's a day trip to be remembered. Making sign, like taking pictures of the sign that says welcome to Peebles.
Welcome to Peebles.
I won't turn that off.
You need this.
Oh.
This character's kind of crazy, huh? Flurry of Blows is kind of sick. Okay, I'm just going to take a lot of stuff that gives you Calm and Wrath. It seems nice to be able to jump between them. Bit niche for Woolen lore. I bet Hackett knows about Peebles. Hackett's my boy. 4 times 3 is 12. Thank you, GCSEs. I didn't think it was that niche. I'm sorry. I guess I trusted you all a little bit too much to know.
View.
What are you viewing? Oh, the slippers, Chris. Do they fit?
Squirrel slippers.
Soft squirrel slippers. I can't wear mine because I haven't had a shower yet. They are a little small. Oh, small's fine. If they're a little small, they'll stretch. The slippers I wore all the time, Chris, were a little small when I got them. They'll be fine. You had to delete Woolen lore to make space for Bollard meta. Bollard meta, huh? You think about how since we've last done a GeoGuessr stream, I've probably been in like 10 more countries. Isn't that an odd sort of? Isn't that an odd sort of thought? You will add Peebles to the woolen notepad document. Do you have a woolen notepad document? Someone should. I'm not popular enough anymore for people to remember anything I've said or done, but years ago one of you said that you were going to do a wiki, and I'm kind of annoyed that none of you did. Also, hey Gambinium. It's nice to see you. Gambinium, do you remember Peebles? Someone will. Chris remembers Peebles. Chris is quite recent as well.
This is quite recent.
In the whole scheme of things. I'm crying, but she knows it's true. It's only been 5 years, Chris. Do I need a crescendo? Give me a crescendo. You know what they say? You crochet with crescendo. You may not be a frequent enough guest to remember Peeble. Screw all of you, chat. I'm going back to just streaming to Hat Kid. Where's Hat Kid gone, chat? Why is he so popular now? Oh, sorry, Woolen, I can't pay attention to you anymore. I'm too busy writing the next Bible, probably. Right. He's always doing something biblical. It's pretty late. Hey, Clumsy. You're too new to remember Peebles. I'm not even going to ask. You're stinky. Stinky chat. I mean, it's true. Dude, strength on this character rips. Fuck's sake, don't remind me, dude. Oh, who is he? Thank you, Chris.
Can you take care of him?
Yeah, sure. Chris is washing her rucksack. She dropped beetroot in it. So she's now given me the parrot that she shoves on the back of her bag. Ozzy. Oh, good I might. Too easy. How is everyone? It's nice to see you all. Where have you been, Gambinium, huh? Hmm? What's up? Explain yourself now. You're not allowed to have absences in the Woolen streams. You need to watch every single piece of content I put out forever, even if I'm across the world. Literally as far away as possible. You should wake up early. Has the stream been okay, by the way? The internet seems to be going up and down. You're working to save money for your master's degree. Terrible excuse. You should find a job as a viewer, I think. Trying to find a job while you are going to full-time uni is painful. Oh god. Oh no, you're all going through your young life crisis. What degree were you doing, Gambinium? Also, that's horrid, Clumsy. What were you looking for? Just anything. How are you doing, my boy? Have you been playing Deep Rock? How's the degree going as well? Who are we fighting? I didn't even check what boss at this point. I'll give him flying sleeves. Multi-hit attack with strength, am I right? I don't really want to take more damage, but whatever. Tea with a chocolate. I would like a hot chocolate, please, Stefan. Thank you all. Positively, I mean, tea's fine, I guess. Sure. Didn't realise you were the chocolate place. Mathematics. You're finishing your bachelor's and you want to do masters while focusing on either algebraic topology or algebraic geometry. For clarity, they have about as much real-life applications as poetry. You say that, but I bet there's... Oh fuck, I forgot this character takes double damage. Okay, this can only be good for us, I think. Funny. Surely if you want to get any job whatsoever in either academics or like research, those sorts of degrees are fantastic. Or am I missing that? Yeah, that's what you're aiming for. What sort of degree are you looking at? Why am I doing this? Some would question my methodology. Planning to do a doctorate after masters. Fancy, fancy. You know what sort of project you'll be doing? Most employers look for full/part-time, while you can only work during the weekends. Is the weekends not part-time? That sounds... Sorry. Or is part-time more like shift worker, where they give you your stuff for the week? They give you like 20 hours and you have to do them. Have you looked at the more studenty places, like, you know, restaurants and supermarkets? Or do you want something a bit different? Part-time's like 20, yeah. Blasphemy. No, I didn't need any of these. I mean, it's 12 damage for one. It's not bad, but... don't know the character well enough, but I'm thinking... this is fine. We don't really need energy. +1 energy doesn't do a ton for us. Also, we have the thing that lets you rest. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, Eternal Feather. Yeah, we can easily take this. Hey, Bat Scout. I'm better. Not fully. I think within a few days I should be back to 90%. I'm towards the end of the cold, I think. I can talk without coughing constantly. Well, I'm still coughing a tiny bit, but I haven't had to have any, like, lemon things today. Which is good. And my wrist hurts, but it's better than it was yesterday. So I'm not playing Osu right now, but I want to get back to that as soon as I can. Just trying to like pretend to use a pen now seems approaching fine, so we'll get there. I did no upgrades, by the way. I just rested. I thought I was going for 4 campfires. Maybe I'm wrong. Yo, thank you, Cheesecake Stuffer.
Green tea?
Green tea Stuffer? Green tea sounds poggers Stuffer. Wrist is fine. It's getting better. Hopefully it will be fine like tomorrow or the day after. We went to Tesco's chat and we got what's it called? Like millionaire cheesecake. Yeah, instead of getting dessert in the Nando's for $4.50, we went to the Tesco's and got an enormous chocolate cheesecake for $4.50. And it's fucking good. Oh my god, that's so good. We haven't had chocolate in a while. We haven't been buying it because we've been healthy. The other day I ate 2 salads. Lunch and dinner. We've been a healthy boy. But we've had no chocolate and I'm really pissed because we went to the supermarket to buy McVitie's chocolate digestives today. And we absolutely did not buy McVitie's chocolate digestives, and I'm in shambles, I'll be honest. Yeah, I like salads. You worked half-time at the beginning of your bachelor's, turned out not to be sustainable while caring about your grades. Yeah, it's tough, right? I'm lucky that my uni job was streaming, which is it's very easy to forget about during your day-to-day, and then it just replaces your relaxation time at the end. Oh, and Tondi, my boy. Nice to see you. While you can work max 12 to 15, you've looked through notices. The only one who got back was Lidl, but they've now ghosted you. Lidl have ghosted you. Supermarket's usually pretty good because you can often get discounts in your weekly shop, which is always nice as a student, especially nowadays when we're all slowly getting slightly poorer every day. Good face, bad face. Chris, we gamble. Do you think good face or bad face? Do you want to do it? You have good gacha luck. Roll me a good face, please.
I literally thought this event was only good face.
No.
And then once I got it, and I was like,
fuck's sake, Chris. Is this the one?
But
It's just
for the
a
longest time, I thought it was like a the
No.
feed was just always like good face. Because I only ever got good face.
No. He will help.
I got you chamomile.
My job was screaming. Yeah, I used to scream every day on Twitch. Who's this whispering? Oh, it's Chris. Oh, thanks for the tea. Pop it here, please, Stuart. Oh, chamomile's even better, thanks. I don't know if I want to buy whetstones. It's probably just going to hit defend. I think vulnerable's good. Am I going to another shop? Yes. Do I need to duplicate? I could dupe Ritual Dagger. Maybe. Maybe that's worth it. Dupe Ritual Dagger's not bad. It's not been leveled up yet, but maybe. Basically 150 for like really good attack. Even unupgraded, it's pretty good. Fuck off. I think we go to another shop. I reckon duplicating the dagger's probably good, but it's kind of not that exciting. Okay. I don't think I need omniscience. Play a chosen card twice. No, it's not doing anything for me here. Upgraded Consecrate's not bad. What boss are we fighting? Chatting. Nah, our AoE is just by killing every enemy in one hit and then hitting them 3 times. Dude, the marble in this character is insane. On turn 1 I just did 100 damage to Snecko. The only thing you have to look forward to this summer is your computer upgrade. Oh, what are you doing? Omniscient? Yeah, I was thinking omniscience into omniscience, but then you have to get the first omniscience. Ah, fuck, I found it in order. Did not matter. Maybe I should have duped it. This does a lot of damage. This does 9 twice, which is 18, but actually it does double that. This is like 36 damage. But okay. We're heading for this shop. Why do we have so much money? Is this really giving us that much? It's crazy. Future upgrade does sound nice. Any games you're looking forward to? Yeah, what are you looking to do? You have money because you've been doing combats. I haven't done that many. It's only 25% more. I've done like 2 combats. I feel like I've just gone to the shop, you know? I don't know. Felt like a lot. This, I can't kill him with this stuff, so I'm just gonna hold off for now. Sorry. I'm trying not to cough, but I can't really help it. Honestly, I love the screaming that happens every time you enter Wrath. It feels very relatable. No, I don't want to kill you. I will take damage to level up my thing. My knife. There it is. It becomes strong so quickly, it's insane. Bowling Bash could be funny. This could do like 60 if they're in like a triple attack. No, 66. Kind of incredible. Not gonna take it there. Experimental card for this character is funny. Oh, yeah? I haven't played it enough to get the beta. This is fine. Yeah, I haven't unlocked Ascension on this save file for this character yet. Incredible. Ritual Dagger is very strong. Ooh, a weave. No. Flurry of Blows. Flurry of Blows is nice. Okay, we could just take Apotheosis and then we never have to worry about all these lack of upgrades we've got. It's pretty good. Lee's Waffle as well for full health. Easy, dude. Nice. Great shot. Like that. Shamelessly upgrade the Apotheosis. Watch is too strong. I think I've tried like 3 or 4 runs on this so far and I've not won any of them, so I just don't understand the character. Whoops. I know you're meant to just win with like infinites, but I don't know them that well. So right now I'm just hitting stuff, which is working pretty well. Cloud feels stronger. I mean, the Watcher is, just by the numbers, like maybe objectively the strongest character on average. Like win percent wise. May not be for you necessarily, but for like all players added together. Also, with one turn with my basic hand, I just did this chunk of his health. It's kind of insane, isn't it? I even get to upgrade the miracle I start with. It's incredible. It does 66 now. Sure. Yeah, the double damage thing's cool. I actually had a really cool run, I guess at this point probably a few weeks ago. Whoops. Whoops. Whatever. I had a cool run where I had like, I was basically just running basic cards, but they were doing like an incredible amount of damage. I don't remember the specifics. It was cool, that was a shame it lost. Oh fuck, I meant to use ritual, whatever. Scroll or Deus? We have good energy, so Scroll's not bad. Deus is pretty good. We don't have Pyramid yet. Give me this. Snecko. I'm usually pretty poggers about Snecko, although with Flurry of Blows it's kind of worrying. We've got a pretty good energy rating, but +2 draw is like bonkers. Deus with Oppo. Nah, it only works like some percentage of the time. I only draw like 4 times before going through my whole deck. I think we can kill the final boss with this, so we could just take Funny Hat. Feels weird ever passing up on Snecko either, right? Deus is a card clog. Yeah, it's -1 draw. Although Deus with a Snecko would have been good. I'm presuming that the miracles they add to your hand don't get shuffled by Snecko because you don't draw them. Just give me Crown. I think I always take Snecko, so maybe today I just don't for a change. Let's hit a late shot. Power Boy. We're playing no powers, that's great. Bam, 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 bam. Ah, probably should have used the block station, whatever. Ritual Dagger. Snecko is Jesus take well, Snecko's amazing, dude. I'm just not gonna take any powers. I don't want to fuck around with the bird boss. Let's check the question marks or the box. This is easier, so I'm gonna do this. Bonjour. I never want to have to deal with you. Whoops. Wrong order. It's a very funny character where you can do stuff in the wrong order, but yet still everything dies on turn 1 without you paying attention. Transform? Yeah. Transform and defend. Okay. We got an omniscience. Sling? Are we doing elites? No, about that. Honestly, Trip? Trip's kind of sexy. If I still had that ancient, I probably would have taken the flex bot. Do we wait until the next shop? No. Let's cut a... We're not blocking much. We could cut a regular strike. We have a lot of attacks. Kind of like the Trip. Thinking about it. Foreign is silly. Foreign influence. I don't know if I've ever taken that. Alright, 7, huh? I'm going to block, and then I'm going to Omniscience my Ritual Dagger and hope it hits any of the left two. So does that level it up twice? It says play it twice, so surely that hit it twice. Or does it... Because sometimes when it's like with Echo Form, it actually clones it, so the second one gets a different +3 to the other one, but I don't actually know if that's the case. Anyway, that was funny. Well worth whatever I just did. Yeah, I got one. Maybe it makes it more playable. Outside of like a joke. What would we Omniscience? I have no fucking idea. Wallop, I guess. Does the job. Thank you, Chris. Tasty soup. I'm eating the like crumbly bit of the cheesecake. It's so weird playing this character and seeing like this thing doing 100. Tasty cheesecake. There's nowhere else in the game where you see like 100+ damage, right? It's always like 33 times 3. No, it turns out doing double damage against a boss is like pretty strong. Not a bad little fight. I'm not taking any cards just because the deck's working so well and I don't want to change anything. We have a nice like 4-turn draw. No we don't. Why am I drawing 6 this turn? Oh, miracle. I'm not. Flurry of Blows is kind of poggers. I can take it now. Hey RNG. The severed head stops scaling at some point. It doesn't do that. It does like 50. It's not so bad. Ritual Dagger approaching 100 damage. Apparently Mental Fortress is sick. Is that worth the extra damage against the boss? I don't know. None of these really change anything. Bit late, but I guess we could upgrade this. Is it your birthday, RNG? Or is it your Twitch? It's like your Twitch birthday or something. R/place. What? What's that got to do with Twitch? You know, so is this 51 or is this 48? Oh, it doesn't work. Damn. I know it's a bit of a boomer take. I thought r/place was really fun the very first year they did it, when it was completely random and no one had prepared for it, and completely ruined every subsequent year, where like people had like special grid layouts and like everyone grouped together and planned it out. It made way more fun as like a one-off thing, like the one where it was like don't press the button, and then it remembered if you pressed the button or not. The one where you could just randomly place a pixel was cool because things just sort of emerged out of it. You work at a club now? Oh, that's sick. What sort of stuff are you doing? Are you a bouncer? How good's your jumps? I don't really want madness. Do I? Maybe I do. I never take madness. It could be fun. Yeah, I'll take orange pellets. We don't have a power, but one of the potions might give us one. I didn't think about it, I just like it. Yo, I could gain money. Sure. Pom 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 pom. Ah fuck, I played that in the wrong order. Bum, 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 bum. But this doesn't get cheaper. Really now? I forgot that you had to attack the one that's attacking. "3 minutes on Jump Jerf. Let's go. You're mainly working the bar, running stock, or cleaning up after people throw up. That's great. Sounds like you're really working your way up, huh?" No, I'm happy for you. That's sick. It's nice to have a job. Just don't gloat about it too much in front of Clumsy. Or do. I'll have a good bit of chat in fighting. 80. What would I omniscience? Omniscience flying. Omniscience wallet, actually. Do I have more calm things? I do. That was easy. Character really does just do like 300 damage in a turn, huh? Deck doesn't even look that exciting. Sorry. I liked the starting with +3 strength thing. Cool. Now we can infinitely wish for 100,000 gold. Cool, now I don't have to worry about accidentally disabling Ascension anymore. Oh, sorry, they're part of Stonegate, so you're going to be able to work at other pubs, bars while it's closed. Sorry, Stonegate? Don't know what this is. I'm not in the scene. I'm going to be honest. I'm not really a clubber. Now, show me a seal. Maybe the tides will change, but... Biggest pub chain in the UK. Oh, yeah? Are those the ones that own, like, the Rose and Crown? The ass and thumb, like the spoon and rocket jumper. Yeah. The Greenman's Ale. Bowser's ear prick up. Yo, 2 card remove for 50. Easy, dude. We go small. We slap. Guardian. Alright, well, we're not taking the shop. I'm not doing the super elite. The ball and chain. The dog and sneeze. There's a lot of words for pubs. You know what would be a fun, like, game show? Like, is it a pub name? Or is it made up? There's some weird ones out there. The Queen's Head? How's that work? The Dog's Bollocks. There's definitely a Dog's Bollocks, dude.
The dog and the cat.
What's up, Stuffer?
The dog and the cat.
The dog and the cat.
Dog and the bird.
The Dwarven Stout. Hang on, I'm gonna just clean my desk up. Give me a second. The dog sneeze. The cat's pajamas. I want to work in the cat's pajamas. The Chris's pajamas.
Future plans is not working.
I can help you fix it. Sometimes it breaks. You have the advanced like manager, right? Maybe you can go in there and get an update. You just open it, it'll tell you. You press a button. Sometimes Google patches advanced. Also, it's not advanced, Chris. It's revanced. It's completely different, even though it's the exact same code base. Don't tell anyone. Hey, Wintry. The woolen and sleevelet. The square peg. Dude. The Simon Peg. The Woo and the Hina. Woo Hina. Alright. What are we fighting again? Oh, Guardian. Sick. Honestly, Chucker's like an early discard synergy. Perhaps? Chat, you're posting these wool hee-hees like it's nothing. I have asked in the past for like emotes and y'all have been sleeping or snoozing or fucking off, I don't know. Always sad when people have forgotten. Fuck, I didn't mean to discard that. Waste of 3 health, waste of 3 health. My top tip, look at the cards you have before you play them. Hey, you just got Slay the Spire and silence your favorite character. You got any tips? For now, genuine like Slay the Spire tip. Just take every card at least once and try it out. People will sometimes give you advice and say, don't take this card or take this card without explaining it properly or without you understanding. So for your first like good few runs, just pick something new and just try it out. The game doesn't really have bad cards anymore. There's obviously like some of these are better than others and sometimes skip is better. But you don't need to worry about that early on, so I'd recommend just experimenting. And you'll randomly come across a cool synergy and you'll remember it. Other than that, when you get a bit better, or when you're a bit more experienced, discard's very powerful on the silent. And it's not something you think about early on. You got a good idea on Ascension 6, but you can't get a complete run. Ascension 6 is probably experienced enough. You probably picked up most stuff once by now, right? What are you struggling with? Because the game's very, very complicated. You can't just struggle with the game. It's usually like some bits are easier than others, right? What do you find easier? Yeah, the silent stack's very defensive. That's why I removed 2 strikes at the start here, because I knew I was going to get probably a lot more blocky things later, like this deflect. And also early on, silent really needs strikes, because otherwise you take a ton of damage. Sorry. You always end up taking way more damage than you should. Do you find yourself taking footworks and deflect and blur and dodge and roll? Like what? If you remove 1 strike through an hour, you die to a jaw 1 floor. Yeah, Act 1 silence the hardest. Finisher? Finisher's not doing much for us here. You want to take floor fights early, because your deck is not good early on. You need better attacks than strikes. Even if they only look like a little bit better, like Dagger Throw only does you know, like 2, 3 more than a strike, it makes a big difference. So early on silent, unless you have something particular in mind, it doesn't hurt to just add maybe like 2 or 3 common attacks. Don't think it'll be too fancy about it, just add what the game gives you. Like here, if I had like 1 more common attack, maybe I would have killed it by now. And the faster you kill stuff, the less damage you take. You think you have terrible decisions on when you should do the mini-boss fights. Silent has a lot of trouble doing elites. It really depends on what you have. Base Silent, like without any new cards, on Ascension 20, can't beat Lagavulin. I know you're on Ascension 6, but that gives you an idea, right? Like you need to work for what you're getting. Oh, hey, Clumsy. You should probably know what elites you get by now, right? If you're on Ascension 6, you know there's 3 different elites you can get. You never get 2 the same in a row, but you could get like Lagavulin Sentry's Lagavulin, for example. So you can use that to plan. I've not seen a single elite yet, so if I want to fight this next elite, I need to make sure either I can do like 80 something damage to Gremlin Knob, which this deck can't, deal with the sentries, which this deck can't, or deal with Lagavulin, which this deck can't. So I'd need to add stuff to help. Out of these 3 options, Escape Plan doesn't do much in the sentries fight because they fill out your deck with crap. It hurts in the Gremlin fight because you just don't play it. And in Lagavulin, it descales really quick. Calculated Gamble lets you get through your deck really quick, which is good and bad. Not very good in the Gremlin Knob fight. Questionable in the Sentries fight, and probably fine in Lagavulin. And then Predator would be like your big damage card that actually would help. So you could even upgrade it, like take it and upgrade it, and that would help you quite a lot in those 3. But I'm looking to not fight the elite right now, so I'm going to take Calc. It's very strong. Being able to cycle through your deck quickly can be really good. Even though early on my cards are a bit shite, there are still some cards I want to play more than others. So being able to just swap maybe these 2 strikes out for some defense is very strong. Don't worry about stuff exhausting, by the way. It's not always a bad thing. Right here, for example, do I need damage or defense? My defense is actually kind of mid, and against the boss fight, I'm actually worried I might die or take a lot of damage to... Bless you. To the guard. Bless you. The Guardian like asks you to block like 16 and like 10 or 12 or something. Which you can do with a footwork and like 2 blocks. So I'm probably just going to take that. But these 2 options are fine too. Footwork just happens to be like really strong. You hate the stupid red man with a club because he fills your deck with aggression. Bless you. There's a lot of ways to kill Gremlin Knob. Or Gremlin Leader. That's Gremlin Knob. One way is with potions. If you have a fire potion, that's 20 less damage you have to deal with a boss. So if you can make your way to a shop and buy a couple potions, that can usually kill an elite, and basically you're buying the relic and the card reward from the elite for the cost of those potions. Which could be worth it. Yeah, you don't have to take elites. I'm wondering here if I can even fight one, or if I should just go to the shop and buy one. Buy a relic. With the footwork, I'm actually confident against sentries. I think Gremlin Knob kills us, though. We don't do that much damage. And Lagavulin, maybe. If we had like a poison potion, maybe. I'm actually going to dodge the elite. We can buy these things. Well-laid plans is really good. Card remove's really good. I think I'm just going to take membership though, because it's easy and brainless. We'll think about another shop later. Remove. We can take a strike now. Oh, actually, Wintry, here's a real piece of advice. In Slay the Spire, there's 2 different pools of enemies. There's easy fights and hard fights. So these normal, like, regular enemies, you'll notice that it gets harder the further up the spire you get. Well, it's more than 2 pulls, but there's 2 pulls you need to worry about. On Act 1, the first 3 floors, so these, are much easier enemies than the entire rest of the floor. And then I think in Act 2 and 3, it's the first 2 floors. And it might be the third as well, I don't know, but basically, don't take, unless you're thinking about it, and, you know, maybe, there's no hard and fast rules, but I always try to route myself through 3 early fights. First 2 floors past Act 1, I sound right. Cards are very important because it's a card game, so these first 3 fights are the easiest you can do. It's literally a different pool of enemies. This is where you fight, like, 1 leech, or whatever. Different. So you want to try and take these, you don't want to skip them with question marks, even though the question marks are exciting. There's also different pools of question marks you can get, but don't worry about that so much. Usually though, maybe you want to err towards fighting enemies early, and then question marks and elites later. Maybe shops late into the middle. Obviously if you start with old coin, like plus 300 gold, you can go to the early shop, that's fine, but we had that the other day actually, it was really cool. Starting with old coin's fun. Thanks, Carl. Deflector. Oh, also, acrobatics is incredible. It's really strong. Maybe backflip's better for us here because we need a bit more block and we have a footwork, but like, also maybe not. Maybe aggro is better still. It's just very good. This, especially upgraded. This is insane. Draw 4 for 1 and a discard. I think I like 1 backflip, and then from now on I'll take aggro. Aggro and your dice card your favorite. Okay, you're already good at the game. It took me a very long time to realize that. If you already like those, then you're golden. I think a lot of newer players get frightened about stuff like discard. Don't be afraid to cycle through your deck. I probably could have killed you without this striker. It's alright. Okay. Dodge and roll, and then maybe we're good on blocks. Yeah, drawing 4 and discarding 1's incredibly strong. Caltrops is actually not so bad. It's fine. In fact, if we're blocking a lot, it could be quite good. Yeah, look at your draw part. You see me looking at like the map a lot. And like when I'm adding cards, I'm looking at my deck. And I'm looking, you know, maybe what's up ahead. Check the boss at the start. If it's a slime boss or a different thing. I look at my draw pile. I'm still a little ill, so you have to forgive me. Using my wrist does hurt a bit. I will take a dodge and roll because we cut 2 defends at the start, and then I'm golden. I'll just start taking good attacks now. I'll even upgrade the neutralize. Thousand Cuts does not solve slime boss. It helps a lot though. I think it's hard to say anything solves anything because if you have a terrible deck, there's only so much it's gonna do. Basically solves, yeah. Be careful about absolutes. There's very few absolutes in this game. My favorite absolute is that if you get slime boss, you've lost the run. So I think that's correct. People agree with that, surely. slime is hard and silent, but you find the porcupine guy harder because you like using shiv builds. Remember that just because a card is in your hand doesn't mean you have to play it. Like, just because you have shivs, you can not play the power for one boss fight if it makes it harder. Guardian's very predictable, yeah. Although it makes it even worse because sometimes you will just lose to Guardian. It does happen. I have like no attacks right now, so I'm only doing good because I added a ton of block on purpose. Not playing shivs clogs up your deck. What do you mean clogs up your deck? Oh, as in like if you have them and then you don't play them. But how are you getting the shivs? I mean, what card are you playing? You can choose not to play the card. And yeah, sometimes not taking damage is better. It's like leaving a shiv in. It's not the end of the world. You will draw it later and you'll be like, you know, wish I had something else, but it's not the end of the world. It's like cards like Anger on Ironclad. You can just choose not to play it if you're worried that it's going to fill up your deck. By the way, something I just did there that was a little silly. I used Calculated Gamble as I reshuffled, so I didn't draw it until the next time I shuffled. If you get me. When you play a card, it goes into your discard pile. So if you play something that draws cards last, you won't get it again for a while. So I could have just chosen not to play Calc earlier. That might be a bit min-maxy though. I don't know. Worrying about draw piles I think can be a bit much. Like here it's fine. I'm also working up through Ink Bottle. Backflip so far being kind of cozy. So yeah, you see there, I just played, what's this called? Dagger Throw. It's now gone into my discard pile. So I'm not going to draw it again for a while. Although there it mattered less, I guess. We definitely need better attacks for the next floor. So if the boss offers us good attacks, I think we take them. I should be playing these zero costs more for Pen Nib. Not for Pen Nib, the other one. It's also only Ascension 7, so we still get quite a lot of heals after the boss, I think. Not full heal, but maybe I'm wrong. I thought he got a lot. Cool. That was a very long fight. You can see like all I had was a dagger throw basically, but we still made it through because we had a really good block. So I think normally I'd look at melees, but maybe Glass Knife or Die 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 is what we need here. Floor 2 has a lot of AoE fights, so maybe this is better. Just because, you know, you fight 3 boys, you want to smack all of them. And then you use it once and then it's out, you know? Don't have to worry about it. Wristblade. You know, Wristblade with Snecko Eye and with... you need better burst damage. Die Die Die's burst damage. If this works with bullet time, so when you play bullet time to make every card in your hand cost 0, this actually makes them deal more damage. What do I want more? 0 cost attacks being better or energy? I'm not super lacking in energy right now, but that could change. I need... Gold's really good. We have membership cards. Sozu's a little bit of a pain. Especially because we have Entropic Brew. Guess we could drink this now and then take Sozu. Something which I just thought about now, because I think in other runs I've taken Sozu with an Entropic Brew, and then you can't drink the Entropic Brew. So if you do take Sozu, you know, make sure you can still use your parts, I guess. I want to go to floor fights and then shops. I can't do elite fights with this deck. the elite fights on this floor need you to do a lot of AoE, which I can't really do. Or Book of Stabbing, you need like spikes or something. All the paths need me to fight an elite a bit later, so maybe we try and hit lots of basic floors. Maybe this one here, so we can have a campfire before the boss. We do this, get the 2 easy fights. See how we're feeling. Cool. This fight's a lot easier when we get our footwork out, yeah. Dodge and roll's really nice here. Works very well with dexterity. Corpse Explosion is arguably the best poison card. I don't think so. Depends what your deck needs. I think... Is it Noxious Cloud? The one that also does weak is really good. And Noxious Fumes is really good. Poison in general is like super strong. Crippling Cloud, yeah. Crippling Cloud's strong. So I don't get to play Survivor or Neutralize there, because Ink Bottle reshuffled while I had them in my discard. Two strikes? Could technically wait a turn to get one more, like a few more plays on Ink Bottle. Guess I could do this. Technically, min-maxing. Alright, Heel Hook. I'm just thinking about how we're going to kill the boss, because right now I have no fucking idea. Heel Hook doesn't really help us on the boss now. Cloak and Dagger. None of these are doing anything for us. If we'd have taken the shift thing, maybe. Relics are important. Do you win runs without doing elites? No, I mean, we should be fighting elites. I've just not gotten the attacks that I've wanted. We're gonna have a lot of difficulty on this fight. I mean, it might even be worth fire potioning. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. It's nice when you don't take damage on that turn. You know what, I'm gonna... No, we can probably do it. Alright, so we could use a fire potion here to block like 8 damage. We have Sozi though. I think this fight's a pain in the ass. Let's just get rid of it. Oh, here we go. Poison stab, okay. Does Wraithform suck? No, you're off. Wraithform's like one of the best cards in the game. Easily. It makes you not take damage for 3 to 4 turns. You can usually win most fights in 3 to 4 turns, so it's basically like a win button. Assuming you can do damage, but if you take a Wraithform, you can basically just take damage. So, Cloak and Daggers are fine. Poison Stab gives us the minutia of chance to scale, so we'll take that. And I will look in here. Footwork? Crippling Cloud. Another footwork kind of helps. Envenom could be our way out. I'm thinking more that we block eternally and then get a Noxious Fumes. I'm gonna take a footwork. What does Wraithform do for you in boss fights? You play it when the boss is about to kill you. and then the boss doesn't kill you. Yeah, you can take war paint. Sure. Also, I just realized we can skip elites with the wing boots. Pretty sick. You should be weakening us next turn, or doing minimal damage. Yeah. Dude, our basic block's doing 10. Suffer? Suffer! As I have. Also, there's quite a few ways to counteract Wraithform's debuff. If you... Oh god, I'm dropping so many frames. Sorry if the video cuts out. If you get orange pellets, the shop relic, where you play a skill, power, and a attack, Wraithform doesn't debuff you. You don't lose anything. Same as if you get an ancient potion, or if you get anything to do with artifact. So you can buy artifact charges from shops. Sick. That helps. Panacea, whatever. Oh, Tactician, dope. Alright. Let's make this better. I seem to be dropping loads of frames, sorry. Dude, I'm gonna skip the elites. To be honest, winged boots has been kind of great. Love it. Guess we're lacking in damage. I could make dagger throw a little better. It's not that stupid. Just giving 2 energy is kind of sick there. Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna upgrade so much. You know what? Actually, like, maybe. It's pretty significant. Bit of a weird upgrade, but... Oh, shit. Ocean Belt and White Beast. That goes so well with my Sozu. Abacus is incredible, dude. We're drawing so much. This is, like, fantastic blog. I like that. Is there another shop? No. Cut a basic defend? Strike. Cut strike. No. Yeah, cut strike. Sorry. These are kind of like complete shit. None of these are what I want. These don't help me in the boss fight. I have Sozu. Why? Mayhem? At the start of your turn, play the top card from your draw pile. Mayhem's fun. Maybe. Randomly playing like a strike. Don't know if that really helps. It's fun though. Paying for it's kind of weird though, because we have this. These are terrible. Slice is not helping. We take these. Thank you, Tactician. Can adrenaline show up in the shop? Yeah? Oh, fuck! Misclick. Oops. Ah, didn't matter in the end. Accidentally discarded the footwork instead of the Tactician. It's not the end of the world. You don't want to take any damage. Thank you, Abacus. Dude, every time you reshuffle is incredible. This poison stab's been kind of cute. Don't you think? We really need draw. Oh. Sorry, ink bottle. Thanks, Bowser. Hey! Skills. Burst or deadly poison? Burst is not useful right now, but deadly poison is, which is very funny. But if we upgrade that, we can actually now like kill a boss, like these two. Every cycle we can apply 11 poison. Maybe that's enough. Is it more rare? Yeah, it's more rare. Doesn't mean it doesn't appear there. Dude, we have 6 decks. I really want, what's the card that doesn't cost, like, it's like Tactician, but you draw instead. I want that. Kinda glad I took the second footwork. Heck, I'm taking 2. Easily take an escape plan now. 6 decks. Alright, just do that first turn, that's fine. Not weird or anything. The. Great. Oh, great. The one time we don't draw a skill. More common to see a generally in shops because you see 5 cards. I don't know how the odds in the shops work though, they might use a different system. We really need draw. Alright. There's your Wraith form. Alright, this boss fight is terrifying. We handle it very badly in this deck. Getting this up to 9. But we'll see. Nice. Nice. You're doing 16 plus. Oh, actually calc blocks for us here because of Abacus. No, it doesn't. That's wrong. Could draw a block. No, we want to chip through this quickly. We want to leave this thing on 1 health so we can grab Wraith form from it. Ideally. He's about to take die. You know, by the way, these enemies only take from your draw pile. So if you have it in your hand or in your discard pile, they won't take it. Something fun. Fun little info. If we could just draw like that when he does Hyper Beam, we don't need Wraith Form. Seems unnecessary. All right. Whoops, meant to use the other one. Alright. I was trying not to kill this thing so we could get Wraith Form like in a turn or two, but this is fine. Yeah, it turns out that poison's gonna be pretty good. 30? Extremely non-issue energy. It'd be a nice time to have that calculated plan or whatever. Whatever it's called. The one that lets you retain. I don't remember what it's called. 49. Actually, like an extremely easy block. This deck's better than I think it is. You're only doing 32? No, 36. Crazy, that number looks bigger. Alright, ink bottle. Easy. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be. Turns out, we didn't even need the Wraith Form. Oh, Nightmare. Nightmare Wraith Form. That can be our win and the Pyramid. Okay, there you go. Unless we get really unlucky draw, we can use Pyramid to hold on to Nightmare Wraith Form. Or Nightmare Footwork, or Nightmare. We fight Snail. We go to shop. We can go to this shop. Free win? Well, it's not a free win. You have to draw the cards for them to work. Right now the cards aren't doing anything for me. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Alright. Wow. We'll draw them again. Wraith form, by the way. We played 1 this fight. Alright, Bouncing Flask. Now we're good. That's enough damage for the boss, probably. These like 3 poison cards should be fine. Actually, I don't need to kill you, I can Wraith form. You're doing 20. Whoops. Not quite the boon I'd hoped for. I really like the thing that heals you every time you play a power. Is that even a thing? I don't think that's a thing. So far we've had very good luck with this Nightmare Wraith form thing. I think only having 23 cards probably helps. Burst. Looking for a burst. Do you like shift builds or poison? I think I like poison more. The numbers get bigger much quicker. Crippling Cloud's sick. Also, don't worry about like the word builds. Just take what works in your deck. If a card helps, take it. Don't worry about the game doesn't really rely on archetypes. Just take something if it improves your deck, and don't take it if it doesn't. Some decks need a bit of shiv and a bit of poison. Poison's a very easy win condition though. Might be going to that shop. I don't know if I care about the elites. Maybe we should do some. I don't even know what really relics would help. You like having a deck with like 3 accuracies and spamming shivs? That's good then. You should play for enjoyment. Honestly? Why not? Rare relic. Let's go. Upgrade all's fine as well, but not really. Can I do 3 poison? Yes. I really like them. Like, this is the best song in the game. This this remix. Bum 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 bum. One, two, three, four. I really like the music in this game, yeah. Oh, Gambling Chip's incredible. Blur, dude. Bullet Time, Blur, these are both great. Bullet Time with Pyramid is, like, great. We have a lot of energy, though. Blur, when we have so much block. I love it. Upgrading Nightmare is not so bad. I think Footwork might be better. Let's try an Elite. I think we're quite strong. I want to start off with Nightmare. Wraithfall. That's not it. We have 8 energy? Why do we have 8 energy? There we go. Why do we get so much energy? I don't understand. Not complaining, but just wondering. Nice. That was really easy. Smooth Stone's actually incredible. Oh, Nightmare, Nightmare. Okay, we're good. We're good. Hey, RNG. You joined me for my Nightmare, Nightmare. What floor 3 boss did you get? Time Snail. Vajra, okay. Nightmare, Nightmare. Give me the cheap one next time. Nightmare, 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 Nightmare. Yeah, you can Nightmare, Nightmare, Nightmare. Although at this point, you won't just want a regular Wraith form. It's not a 0% chance we get. Nah, just do this. Don't be stupid. We really need to kill the boss. I think 14 decks is enough. Just to be sure, though. You hate the snail. Kind of mean. Alright, we're doing 78 block a turn. It's fine, I think. Finally, a run where I can outblock this creature. Actually, like the scariest fight in the game right now. Kind of spooky. Yes, I'm trying to min-max ink bottle, don't worry. Also, yeah, Time Snail's kind of designed to counter mindless spam. It's his thing. I'm gonna cut one of these strikes. No more shops? Maybe shops. Take a pair. It's harmless. Actually, finesse is great and a pair is great. The rest of these are not so hard. Alright, question marks. No, no, no. No, no, yes. This'll do. Alright, we can just block this turn and then Wraith form all the others. Hey! Oh, little paw. These are actually pretty good. Doppelganger could be pretty sick. Flying Weak's not so bad. Not what I need though. This would have been good though. Would have gone for an Ori. Do we rest or do we upgrade Nightmare? Do we upgrade Nightmare? Snail, snail, snail. We're looking for Nightmare, Nightmare, Wraith form. There's the Wraith form. There's a Nightmare. There's another Wraith form. We really need to Nightmare, Nightmare. It's quite important. Eight times 3 is what? 8, 16... It's less than this. Nightmare, Nightmare. Nightmare, Nightmare. Nightmare, Wraithful. This is how you play Slay the Spire. Now watch as I slay the spire. Observe in horror. As I add hundreds of turns of Wraith forms to my deck without doing any damage to the boss. How many is too many? I don't know. I will apply a block. Now I will start doing damage. Make sure I don't run out of nightmares. Great. A lot of Wraith forms. I feel like I need to kill the boss at some point. Ah! My win condition. When is too many Wraith forms? Has anyone ever discussed this? Is there a number? Yeah. I think we might need more nightmares. Once you use it enough, it becomes permanent. You reckon? I'm really worried about his strength gain right now. He's getting very strong. Do I have too many Nightmare Wraith forms? Is that possible? Oh, Bouncing Flask. I haven't done the maths. I actually don't know if I like out damage him. I actually have no idea. I'm thinking I do. That's more of a hunch than like a fact. Ah, calc. Beautiful calculated gamble. Alright, we did it. All it took was a little help from our friend Wraithform. What a nightmare. Pretty sick, huh? I think it's time for bed, dude. This run went really long. It's been an hour and 40. Did you enjoy today's stream? Did you learn a little something? Two wins. Sorry. Good run. Very good run, I think. Cool. I'll catch you all, I think, tomorrow. Hopefully my wrist is better. If not, we'll keep playing stuff like this. You learned about Peebles. Good. Keep that in the notepad. Ask on Discord. Maybe someone remembers. I love Nightmare Wraithform, dude. If you get, like, one after image, it's infinite. Pretty infinite, at least. Very hard for stuff to out-damage that. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all tomorrow. If you need more help, feel free to ask on Discord or watch more or catch us in the next Slay the Spire. But yeah, bye-bye. See you all soon.